Hi, you all. Welcome back. It is Lourdes here, NCHMCE Bible Prep. If you are new here, this video is going to be about the NPI application. So before we jump into it, I just want to show you this right here. Bear with me now, okay? Y'all see that? I know y'all see it. Read it. Read it and weep. I'm playing. Um, yes, I've officially got my license. Yes, 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 yes. Hold on. What that thing got when I need it? Okay, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes. Where is it? Where is it? Wait. We need it. Oh, okay. Your girl out here, she official. And it's been a long time coming because y'all already know, I told you guys I took this test 4 times. And I just want to share that God is faithful. He is sovereign, but he is faithful. I took this test since 2017. That was when they didn't give you the diagnosis. You had to pick the diagnosis. It was plus and minus. So if you get a certain amount correct or a certain amount incorrect because of the deficit points that determine your overall score. And when I first took it the first time, I did not study. I took it fresh out of grad school just to see what it was going to be like. And even then, I missed it by 5 points. Then I took it the second time. By this time, my son was probably like 2 or 3. And I just didn't know the plan that God had for me or the purpose. I became a school counselor and it was trash. It was real ghetto. And I took it, failed it, took it again as a school counselor. This time my child was maybe like 5 or 6 years old, failed it. And I said, I'm never, ever, ever taking this test again. I'm going to just focus on my career within the school system. And I did that. I've shared with you all that I am an assistant principal. So that was me focusing. But then now, in hindsight, I realized that God was using me to pour into those students. Because, baby, had I would have passed this test, I would have left the school system a long time ago. And I honestly felt like he needed me there for students. And now I'm in a position as administrator, not only any administrator, one that is familiar with the social emotional development of children. So a lot of times as an administrator, I have to make calls when it comes to children and their emotional well-being. And being a counselor prior and now even with officially having my license, I understand why it was crucial for me. So yeah, I'm sharing this with you guys and I'm showing you this because a lot of people think that this process stop once you get your license. But the truth is, the letter that I just received and that you will receive from your state department is that it's your green light. When it's your time, it's your season. Um, so in this video, I'm going to show you the process of setting things up as a functional clinician, and that's going to be your NPI number, okay? So here's the proof. This is proof that you qualify or I qualify because you will too qualify for an NPI number. An NPI number is your national provider identifier, and it's like a social security number for every clinician, from my understanding. So whether you're going to be doing private pay, telehealth, insurance panels, or evaluation for courts or immigration or things like that, you're going to need a NPI number. So now that I shared my approval letter with you guys, I'm going to show you in real time as I get mine. This is a website you're going to need, which is the nppes.cms.hs.gov/login. Okay. This is a website you're going to need. If you've never done this before, make sure you go to your right to create or manage an account. I've did this before, but I didn't finish the process. And I did it before because I didn't know that you needed a license number. I didn't know that. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and show you in real time how to get it. So if you haven't done this before, please click create or manage an account. Okay. And after you get through that, just complete your demographic information, your full name, email, username, and set up with your security questions and your strong password. Once your account is created, I want you to sign in with your username. I'm going to sign in. Always agree to the terms. It is a authentication, so they're going to send you a number. And then once you are set up and log in, you're going to click here where it says apply for NPI. Okay. This first box right here. When you click start an NPI application, you want to put you are going to be type 1 and an individual NPI, not an organization. You're going to do it for yourself, an individual. So we're going to click here and you're going to click yes, I'm applying for my own NPI. Once you do that, you're going to hit continue. Once you do all that, you're going to fill in the information. So it's just telling you everything that you're going to need, your social, your date of birth,
So at this
etc.,
part,
etc.
I had to delete a lot of the demographic information because it was showing my socials. So yeah, so it'll go to the next part where it talks about race and ethnicity and other names. So you can continue watching, but if you're doing it in real time like me, it's because of the demographic of the personal information that I didn't want out there.
Need to complete this, and I don't like answering questions about race or ethnicity. I just don't. So I click next. You can add the language you speak. I don't feel like it's necessary for me to. You can, but I'm not, even though I speak more than one language. And then you want to put in your address. So right here, for address, this is going to be public because if you have this, it will show that it will not be publicly available. So you don't want to put in your address. I have a digital mailbox, so I'm going to put in my digital mailbox. This is the company I use. Oh, this is the company I use. Let me open a new tab and click it. This is the company I use. I posted one. I don't remember how much it was to start. I think it was like $36 for the year. Postal address by head. This is not sponsored. This is literally like a virtual mailbox. So this is the address for my virtual mailbox. So I'm going to copy that information over there. 1728. Okay, here it goes. So that means any letters or mails that I get will go through there. Anything dealing with me as a private provider will go there. Okay.
All right, so on this section, when it asks for endpoint, the health information exchange, that just basically mean how electronic health records or billing systems connect to your specific NPI for data exchange. It's mainly for hospitals, clinics, and large group practices. It is not for new private practice clinician. So when you see this part, just go to the next screen because you're an individual, and speaking for myself too, I'm an individual clinician applying for my first NPI. Okay, so just go to the next section. There is no endpoint to report.
That identifies as optional. You don't need that. Click next section. And your taxonomy. Okay, for mental health therapy, our taxonomy is counselor mental health 101 YMO 800X. You click that, you put not a group because you're not a group, and then you put in your license number and you put in your states. So I'm gonna pause it right here so I can input that. All right, after you put in your license number, you're going to hit to the next section. You're almost done. Just bear with me.
So right here, you're going to input your contact information. This is what I'm doing. This is why I pause the screen. After you input your contact information, you're going to verify on the next page, and then they're going to send you an email with your NPI number.
After you do that, it will take you to this screen. After you confirm your contact information, it's going to be a submission certification. You're going to certify that all of this is correct, that you're not falsifying any data, because if you do, as you can see, they will charge you $500,000 for that. Baby, that's more than my school loans, and we're not doing that. Absolutely not. And you get a fine of 250,000 and imprisonment. I'm too cute for jail. I'm too cute for prison. No, we ain't doing that. But after you do that, you hit submit, and they're going to send me an email. That's how you apply for it. Now I got to check my email for the confirmation, and I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions about the process, please comment below. I do read comments. Don't be afraid to like, share, subscribe. Like, because some of you guys be watching my videos and I be racking up like 1.k views, but I ain't got that subscribers. Like, come on, y'all, don't be nasty. Hit that subscribe button, please. You know you like my content and you know I like you. Until next time, guys, my next video is after I get my NPI, I'm going to show you guys how to do your CAQH, which is another step you have to do after you get your NPI so you can actually be credentials with the insurance panel. I hope that was helpful and see you in the next video. Bye.